Like Stan say, turn up the volume. This ain't your regular show. This ain't left wing or right wing. This ain't black or white. We in another dimension now. Hey. Where the Moors unite, where supreme knowledge meets overstanding, where facts get tested and pseudo get exposed live on the air. You got 5 attorneys, bring them 5 scholars, bring them 5 fake internet historians, bring them 2. If Sabir Bay wrong, then come embarrass him publicly. But if he right, you better prepare to unlearn everything they programmed in your mind. Sabir Bay, Sabir Bay, Sabir Bay. Born and raised, Sabir Bay. Born and raised, South Philadelphia, home of the raw truth, home of the cosmic lectures, home of the debates that shape timelines. This is DJ Derek on the 1s and 2s, showing you where the knowledge lets us groove, where ancient frequencies meet futuristic facts, where consciousness rides baselines through the galaxy. One nation under a groove, Moors. One nation under a groove. So tune in, lock in, tap in to the Sabir Show, where we give you the news, but it's really all about you. Ain't no sleeping in this dimension, only elevation, liberation, revelation. Welcome to the Sabir Bay Show. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn the knowledge up. Roll with it.
What up, what up, what up? This is the only house that you're going to get real knowledge from for free. So I got to get my second cup of coffee. Shout out to my sister Cozy on TikTok. And the reason why I take time, people like, he's not on yet, because y'all do a terrible job sharing this video out. Y'all do a terrible job, like seriously. I have to sit back and be producer, engineer, host, all of them things, man. I wear all those hats because I started radio like that. But yeah, I gotta produce my show, even though I already do it. I host the show, I play the music, I gotta be in my crazy Gemini brain to actually make all these things make sense. I be doing a lot of stuff, bro, like real rap. So all of y'all that get on TikTok, because we definitely on TikTok. We are definitely on X. So when you see it's, give me time, people, because I don't have a co-host that actually keeps this thing flowing. So when I come on the feed, when I put up there, I'm getting ready to go live, I'm sending it out to TikTok. I'm sending it out to X. I'm sending it out to Facebook. I'm sending it out to all these platforms. So I know, give me time. Okay? Give me time to do what I got to do. So I don't have no experts with me to keep things flowing. I don't know how y'all, because you notice, if you notice, all of them dudes be having mad people on their platforms. Have y'all noticed that? That they keep the gossip going like S.M.E.Sabir show? And S.M.E.Sabir get up and walk away from it. And them niggas just keep going and going and going and going. So send it over to S.M.E.Sabir camp too. He's watching somebody. Somebody's watching. Send it over to Brother Marquette too. But this is the thing. Everything that Sabir does is off the top. No script, no research and nothing. None of it. If you don't like me, this is what you can do. Click the link and tell me what you don't like. And then we can work it out together. I have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old. So, yeah, act like you the 3-year-old or the 7-year-old. At least they ask me questions, Daddy. You follow me? So, if you like the show, do me a favor at this particular moment. If you like it, smash the like button. Smash the like button and hit the support button. If you don't like the show, I don't need any of your emails. Leave quietly and go get somebody that's an expert. Shout out to my brother DJ Derek and Chris, because you heard what they said. Bring your 5 attorneys, bring your 5 scholars, bring all of them. I'm not going to argue with you on social media. I want you to bring your facts. Shout out to my brother Dre Mir, Philadelphia, baby. What up? Philly, what up? But it's crazy though, brother Dre. Y'all so busy in the United States. Y'all so busy in the United States. The first person was on the feed was my people from Morocco. How could they be the first? And they in Morocco. And the second person that came on my feed was my brother Lance. But then I also had an invite from the UK. How are all of these people in other countries getting this memo, but you black folks right here that is going through the drama don't get that memo? I know. The white man got y'all busy than a mug, bro. So if you love the show, smash the like button right now and hit the support button. Okay? See my people right there, Morocco said, I love your show. So share this out to everybody that's in Morocco, sis. Share it out. These niggas over here in the States are scared to say where they from. I don't want Sabir to know I'm watching. I don't want him to know I'm watching the show because I'm going to take his content and try to flip it. You can't flip nothing Sabir Bey does, baby. I'm authentic in what I do. I can flip this from the floor mat to the door, from the doormat to the floor mat, baby. Only on this show. So that's the link if you want to join the cipher. Please stop asking me a million questions, because you don't ask these cats a million questions that the people that y'all give money to. You don't ask them no million questions. So let's get this party started, y'all. Let's go. Smash the like button. Share it out to everybody, because I told you, I'm still sharing it out right now. So you do yourself a favor and share it out also. If you got something to say, whether it's good or bad, feel free and bring it to the cipher. I guarantee you none of these cats on YouTube can touch me with a 10-foot pole. So remind yourself. Let's go. The link is up.
Remember yourself. Put yourself back together.
Let's go. Only on Sabir Show.
Remind yourself. Sit back, relax, and reacquaint yourself. Get back to that original, primitive, savage, naked self. Brace yourself, recreate yourself, make yourself. For too long you've been taught to hate yourself. Man, don't forsake yourself. Reawake yourself. Take yourself much higher. History's not our story, man. The devil is alive.
Share it out, so let's go.
Remember yourself. Put yourself back together. Remind yourself. Sit back, relax, and reacquaint yourself. Get back to that original, primitive, savage, naked self. Brace yourself, recreate yourself, make yourself. For too long you've been taught to hate yourself. Man, don't forsake yourself. Reawake yourself. Take yourself much higher. History's not our story, man. The devil is a liar. Listen to nothing the outside world says about you. The world is made to reroute you, distract you, and then doubt you. Most these rappers about the world, KRS is about you. So remember when I taught you about how the in and the out do. Go inside your inner city, quickly going in you. Have an interview with that energy that's within you. Ask yourself, why you? Why now? Why here? Then it becomes quite clear you are divine. You should not fear. Bills, you should not fear. Thrills, you should not stare. Focus your attention on G-O-D, which is right here. Remind yourself. Put yourself back together. Reconnect. Yeah. Listen. No one's ever gonna tell you that you are divine, cause they ain't reached that mind, and all this time they still are blind. They tell you get in line, follow them and look for signs. Man, that's baby milk, here's the raw meat, yo, it's cooking time. It's the way in which you look at brain and look at mine. You thinking they the same, but if you look again, you'll find the whole design of nature's really from a gifted mind, a divine mind, outside what we call space and time. This divine mind is what creates brains, hearts, and livers. This divine mind produces butterflies from caterpillars and everything that quivers. Brains don't make brains, the process of birth does. I'm telling you, life is a game with its own mind, its own name, and its own aim. It's simple and plain. Divine mind produces all brains. You are a divine mind first, which then produces your brain. Divine intelligence or God, that's from which you came. Remember yourself. Put yourself back together.
That's right, Brother Rod.
Remind yourself.
That's right, Brother Rod. Remind yourself, brother.
The word Christ is an African word, K-R-S-T. When the Greeks later on took that up and the Romans they call Christus, it is first appears in African Christ. The concept of the Christ, the eighth form, the seven stages are forms of man, which then becomes the supreme divine form, the Christ. Hence you have Christianity before Christ. The idea, the concepts, even the words, even the images, the virgin birth, the three kings, those are Egyptian ideas. Those were the three great stars in the firmament, the three kings. They then became the three powers on earth that came to worship the divine form. It's all there. It's on the temples of Luxor before the birth of Jesus.
Oh, for y'all that don't know, I told you this is open to y'all. Don't get scared. It's okay. I can tell you about black folks. You Negroes are scary as hell. You don't want real conversation. So that was from the great Ivan van Sertima. That was him at the end. Can I rewind that back one more time? The lines are open. I told y'all. Can you rewind that back one more time? That was Ivan van Sertima.
The seven stages are first, it is first appears in
Ivan.
The word Christ is an African word, K-R-S-T. When the Greeks later on took that up and the Romans they call Christus, it is first appears in African Christ. The concept of the Christ, the eighth form, the seven stages are forms of man, which then becomes the supreme divine form, the Christ. Hence you have Christianity before Christ. The idea, the concepts, even the words, even the images, the virgin birth, the three kings, those are Egyptian ideas. Those were the three great stars in the firmament, the three kings. They then became the three powers on earth that came to worship the divine form. It's all there. It's on the temples of Luxor before the birth of Jesus.
I told y'all before, none of them gonna touch this show. I keep trying to tell you, Brother Rod, come on and feed. Who wants to join the cipher with Sabir Bey? The crazy part is, I told y'all who watched this video. You can say what you want to say about me, but the one thing that I will do is Sabir will invite you to the show. That's how I am. But to argue with me, I might have to throw a price in it, but you can present one, two, matter of fact, two facts. Anybody, I don't care who, close your eyes and listen to somebody on YouTube and just say, I want him. I dare you to go to Sabir Bey show and debunk what he's saying. But you got to bring the facts to me. You got to bring the facts. I don't care what institution, what university, what school of thought. You could be in the Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam, 5%er. Well, not necessarily. Well, the Moorish Science Temple and the Moors is two different things. So the Moors and the Moorish Science Temple is a religious institution. But yeah, pick your poison. Because the one thing I will be is prepared for whatever y'all bring to the cipher, bro. So hit the link. Hurry up and let's have some fun. How many of y'all drink coffee on here? Raise your hand. I got a question. Anybody drink coffee on his feed? Anybody drinks coffee? Go get your pastors. Go get your ministers. Go get your people from the HBCU or Harvard. Somebody do me a favor. I know Brother Todd's going to do this. Todd's going to send us out to Henry Louis Gates. So somebody send us out to Henry Louis Gates Jr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. I'm going to take it to all the professors at all the universities. So Henry Louis Gates Jr., who teaches at, he's a professor, professing to know something at Harvard. I want you to send this to Dr. Greg Carr. Put at Dr. Greg Carr. And this is the wild part about these black people. I ain't got time, but I got time to pimp these black folks. See, I'm like that that agitator that would mess up the whole. I'm the dude that would question the professor in the university. That's how I am. So I asked this question, and I'm gonna ask it again just in case y'all didn't hear me. How many of y'all drink coffee? I think my link is up. I believe my link is up. Let me make sure my link is up here. Is the link is up? Yeah, the link is up. Hold on, make sure my link is up. My link up? Yeah, my link is up. Yeah, the link right there. Come on. I used to, but this coffee is no. Oh, yo, let me tell you about the coffee in Morocco. She can bear witness. She's in Morocco right now. So let me break this down for y'all. What y'all call coffee in the United States is not coffee. Let me tell y'all something. Did you ever see the Kevin Hart when he was drinking coffee? It'd be like this. Listen, this is watered down coffee over here. Real rap. It's watered down. Let me tell you something. The weirdest thing ever. If you in Morocco, they give you a bottle of water for free with coffee. Am I lying, sis? They give you, listen. They give you a bottle of water with your coffee in Morocco. You think, listen, you be on a high, brother. You be like this. Why y'all think I be walking so much when you see me in Africa? You notice when I'm in Africa or Spain, y'all see me be walking around, be amped. I don't know. It just hits you. You just like, it hits you. You be like, swear to God. Yo, and my lying sis, they will literally, they give you a bottle of water in Africa if you're drinking coffee. This coffee, all the stuff that y'all have in the United States is weak and watered down. Just like most of y'all black people that's here. Don't get mad at me. I'm just being real with you. Most of y'all watered down and weak. Woo! Listen. I was in the Atlas Mountains and I walked up. I don't know if you ever been to the Atlas Mountains before, but I've been there about 3 times. 3 times I've been to the Atlas Mountains. Let me tell you something. If you ever been to the Atlas Mountains, it's a certain shoe you got to wear when you're walking up in that mountain. Because the rocks, the Atlas Mountains is where the water comes from, and it comes down to the city, right? So I was walking, and there was a guy that was 78 years old in front of me. And this dude, I asked him how old he was. I stopped him in the middle of his climb. And I asked him, I said, well, how old are you? Because you're making me look tired. And he said, I'm 78. I said, boy, you embarrassing me. I swear to God. I told Rod, I told that elder, I said, you embarrassing me, bro. Because he went up the joint, and then I seen him coming down the joint. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I didn't even get up to the top of that mug yet. But he walked up and walked back down. I said, this is like we going, like y'all going to the market to go buy poison and go right back to the house and kill yourself. I'm not lying. This dude, I asked him a question. I said, how old are you? You want to see what the Atlas Mountains look like? I'm gonna show you what the Atlas Mountains look like in Morocco. This is the top. That's what you will go to. So the water that's up here trickles down to the city. It goes down to the city. So this is a jackhammer. That's up at the top of the Atlas Mountains. That's what they use as a jackhammer in the Atlas Mountains. That's a jackhammer. Negroes got to use jackhammers. And this is their refrigerator, natural water. This drink, you can literally pour the drinks right here, and literally the drinks will be cold. The drinks would be cold because the water comes down from the mountains. I know. You think this European taught you something? He didn't teach you anything. He stole everything from you. He called you black, and now you think you black. I'm a black man, brother, because the black man is God. I'm going to tell you, brother. The black man is God. So coffee, right? I was going to find another one, but let me just show you something else when I was at the Atlas Mountains. And when I was in the Atlas Mountains, this guy name was Muhammad. That's the Atlas Mountain. He asked me a question. He jumped up out of his seat right there. When he said, I said, black people in the United States don't want to hear the truth. He jumped up out of his seat. He said, the knowledge that you had, because he thought I was a professor. He thought I taught in a school. But this is a real professor right there. That he was. This was Marrakesh. But he was a professor in Casablanca. And the wild part about him, this is a shirt he bought off me. He didn't want me to give it to him. He bought the shirt off me because he kept looking at me with my fez on in Marrakesh. This is a hotel. I was in Marrakesh. And he looked at me. And his wife was like nudging him. So he comes over and he talks to me for a second. And he thought I was a professor. See, y'all don't know the history. Black folks don't know this history. And Henry Louis Gates is not going to tell you this. And he said, would you mind coming to my university in Casablanca and teaching? I was like, damn, I lost contact of him though. But when I was there, I was like, damn, I had his number because, you know, you switch phones and sometimes numbers don't transfer over to another, phone. So I lost it. So my point, people, is that this European that you're being taught in his school and you think people are inferior because they don't have a degree that they have from the master. No, my forefathers taught all of these people. All of these people. Now let's go back to the coffee. Did y'all figure it out yet? So coffee was called the devil's drink. Did y'all know that? Google that. Google the devil's drink. Where did it come from? It was called the devil's drink. Europeans didn't drink coffee because coffee would keep you like, like that thing called horny goat. You know, horny goat? Horny goat? Y'all know that? The horny goat, right? You know, Negroes will take the pills to stay horny or whatever, that they sell at the bodegas in New York. The goats was eating the nut. Oh, y'all don't want this story, brother. Keep trying to tell you. Pick your poison with me. So when you travel the world, you start seeing things like that. The goats, horny goat. Go look it up. Do you think I'm lying? Go look it up. So they didn't like that. So it's a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about the devil's coffee. And everything that this European is doing, he stole it from the Moors or the Muslims. Think I'm lying? I told you I'm going to talk straight to y'all. Nobody else does this on no other platform. Believe me. When you do the research, you're going to see it. So those that drink coffee, what do you call them? The people that drink coffee will be what? They call everybody else what? A culture vulture. Let's see if we can find.
Imagine living in a time when your morning coffee was considered a sin. In the 1500s, coffee was sweeping through Europe, but not everyone welcomed it. Church leaders in Italy believed the bitter black drink was a tool of the devil. They claimed it came from the Islamic world and could corrupt Christian souls. The controversy grew so loud that it reached Pope Clement VIII. Instead of banning it outright, the Pope did something unexpected. He asked for a cup, After tasting it, he declared, "This devil's drink is so delicious, it would be a shame to let only non-believers enjoy it." With that, he blessed coffee and gave it a holy seal of approval. The drink that was once called Satan's brew went on to become Europe's favorite fuel. Love's strange but true history? Gently tap, like, and subscribe. Your curiosity deserves it. And tell us in the comments, would you have tried the devil's drink back then?
But you know the funny part is, it got them anyway. They said, "What's up?" They said that don't drink it, right? But guess what the Christians did? And the Pope had to bless it, nigga, like he blessed the Negroes. And niggas drinking it. So just think about this for 1 second. Do you think that coffee got them? It did. Hold up. Let me give you another one. Y'all think I be playing. So Negroes are the culture vultures. Let's go a little further into this. Every time you drink coffee, remember this. Let's go.
Addictive beverage that's said to have in the 16th century, coffee, a mysterious and addictive beverage that's said to have originated from the land of the infidels, stirred suspicion in Europe. While the common people embraced the bitter drink, the ruling class saw it as a potential threat, particularly when consumed in social settings. Some rulers, like the Sultan, even outlawed coffee under the penalty of death. An interesting twist in coffee's history occurred when Pope Clement VIII was initially advised to forbid coffee as the bitter invention of Satan, but he decided to taste it first, and he liked it so much that he decided to bless it instead. He even said that this Satan's drink is so delicious that it would be a pity to let the infidels have exclusive use of it. This act led to the eventual proliferation of coffee houses, marking...
So let me explain to y'all what an infidel is, just in case you don't know. They say that's a non-believer. So the infidels are non-believers, people. Don't go around the world. But the Muslims brought it. This is the crazy part. But if you study history, peace, sister, it comes from Ethiopia. It's called, it's actually, coffee's not black. That's the weird part about it. People keep calling coffee black. It's not even black, it's brown from the boogie down. If you ever see a coffee bean, it's brown. It's like black people calling themselves black when they really brown. Ain't that weird? You got black people calling themselves black, but in reality, you brown or olive hue. Weird, ain't it? So next time you go get some coffee, they say, "You want your coffee black?" Say, "Coffee's not black, it's brown." Look at it. It was green, then it was brown, right? When it roasts. Okay, so it comes out of Ethiopia. It's kaffa. It's buna. It's called the buna too. Oh, you thought Muslims wasn't in Ethiopia? Yes, this thing go deep, bro. Buna. They don't teach you this in school, and this is why I laugh at all of these videos that be floating around. So when you see Sabir go to a restaurant, a coffee shop, I'll be like, they'll be like, "You want your coffee black?" I'll be like, "It's not black, it's brown." And maybe, and then go to Ethiopia. And if you ever run across Ethiopia in a coffee shop, just say Buna and watch what they say. So Europeans stole everything from you, and y'all are the culture vultures. Why? Because you were still educated by the European, no matter which way y'all want to flip it. I was watching something with Sly Stallone, and he said the only reason why people, you ever watch that? What's that TV series he got out now? Sly. Remember that?
You talking about King? What's it? King? What's the name of that joint, man? He played like oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue, yo.
Something he played a certain movie, right? But he said the only reason why people get degrees, this is the weirdest thing ever. He said the only reason why people get degrees is because he said you good on time and something about attendance. This is what he said, no lie. He said he was talking about it. What is that? It's called, what, y'all know the name of that movie, the TV series he has. There's a scene
I can't think of it, son.
Why people go get degrees. Let me see if I can find it. He talks about it.
I'm looking it up now.
And I laughed at it when I saw it. I was like, yo, that is too funny. It was funny as hell. And he said, because you are the one that's going to be on time, you're going to be in attendance till they really dog you out, bro. Real rap. You don't think for yourself. You black people think for yourself. Nah. We don't even look out for each other, brother. I told y'all, nobody else gives you this type of information. I'm really, and it made me think about, you looking it up. I'm gonna play something from my cousins. This is my cousins in Philadelphia. And my cousin made me think about something, bro. Real rap. My cousins, this is both of my cousins, Mac Bay and David. And I looked at this, right? I want you to hear what he said. And time is something you can never get back. But I damn sure had to play this video with him. He has his own film production company. No lie. He's been doing it for a long time.
Tulsa King.
Yeah, Tulsa King. I knew it was something. It was Tulsa Kings, right? And there's a scene. He's in a car with the brother. He's telling him about why people got a college degree and da da da. He breaking it down. He said, "Oh man, he said, don't even make you a good slave." Basically, that's what he said. And I said, people say, "Whoa, oh no, Sabir, that's not true." This is what black folks, because we've been programmed to defend the nonsense. Because if you were smart, and if you had courage, you would actually tell the truth. I do it all the time. It costs me a whole lot, brother. Trust me, it costs me. So I'm looking at this and I laugh. And I say, Stallone, he didn't even go to school. That nigga is a millionaire, billionaire probably. Have you noticed that? Everybody has a gift, bro. But if you constantly focus on someone else, they're going to fuck you. And they know this. I'm bugged. This is the thing, brother. I tell people this: a baby struggles to come from the womb of a woman. But by the time it gets here, what happens? The baby don't know about that struggle. You don't remember that struggle. Try to get through that little hole. And that's why I played that song with KRS-One. Remind yourself, bro. Remind. Just think about it. If we all started to saying, yo, bro, let's uplift the real people, not these fake niggas that y'all be watching, like Henry Louis Gates and them guys. Like those dudes, because I'll take on all of them. So I was watching this video with my cousin. I'm going to play this for y'all for 1 second. This is my cousin. This is his whole production company in Philadelphia. Listen to this.
He say, time waits for no one. And the older I get, the more that becomes reality. 10 years ago, I was having a conversation with my father about how time flies. And, he looked at me and he said, how old are you? I said, I'm 30. He said, look how fast you're 30. And at the time, he pushing 60. Now, here I am 10 years later at 40. And that conversation still feel like it happened yesterday. That's when you really start to understand how short this whole thing is. And because of that, I learned you have to focus on your life, your peace, your happiness, your circle, the people that genuinely love you and who want to see you do good. Because this world will distract you if you let it. Social media has got everybody comparing their lives to somebody else's highlight reel. Politics got families and communities turning against each other over people who don't even know they exist. Religion, money, status, system, all of it has divided people since the beginning of time. And I wonder how many people actually stop to think themselves. What do they actually want out of life outside of what is packaged up and presented to you as what should be life? I had to rebuild myself multiple times about my perspective on everything. I started realizing a lot of society pushes on us don't even feel natural anymore. Everything feels programmed and artificial. So now I'm trying my best to protect my peace, stay close to the people I love, and spending my time doing things that actually make me feel alive. Because at the end of the day, time keeps moving,
got a whole team now,
whether we're ready or not. Live life. In high school, my math teacher would always say, time waits for no one. And the older I get, the more that becomes reality. 10 years ago, I was having a conversation with my father about how time flies. And he looked at me and he said, how old are you? I said, I'm 30. He said, look how fast you're 30.
That's me, Matt.
At the time, he pushing 60. Now here I am 10 years later at 40. And that conversation still feel like it happened yesterday. That's when you really start to understand how short this whole thing is. And because of that, I learned you have to focus on your life.
Bay Films. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my cousins, man, my little cuz. Like real rap, bro, it's so freaking crazy when you see this. I've been in this for a long time, bro. So long. And I get shitted on many different ways, bro. This is the crazy part, but you can't stop me because you know why? I'm not letting none of these Negroes take my time. I'm going to take everything from them. Let's go.
I'd like to show that to my daughters.
I'll send it to you.
That's inspiration.
It is. Listen. They taking your time, baby. I'll let nobody take my time. Listen.
Listen to the song. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. 11 million people unemployed, and I'm one of them. I grew up with the rats and roaches, I had fun with them. Fly sneaks and fine clothes, I had none of them. But when it came to MC rhymes, I had a ton of them. People told me, go get a job, I would run from them. I saw the workforce, and work was no fun for them. No beach, no mountain, and no sun for them. With slave driving bosses, why would I come under them? So at 7 a.m. you wake up from sleep. At 7 a.m. I wake up and take a leak. At 7:05 you got slippers on your feet. At 7:07 I'm going right back to sleep. At 7:15 you thinking about today's meeting. At 7:30 a.m. my friend I'm still sleeping. At 7:45 your phone starts beeping. Old text messages from yesterday's meeting. 8 a.m. you're leaving, it's freezing. You're feeling unworthy, trying to get to work before 9:30. Now I'm 45, I'm just turning over. Now I'm 45, man, you looking over your shoulder. Here comes the boss, looking for that folder. And you know within the folder you didn't meet your quota. Now 11 o'clock's up on ya. Your boss says, where's the folder? And you feel like you a goner. Well, you simply gotta make it up. But 11 o'clock, pops KRS just waking up. Linger in the bed to about 11:30. Spit a morning prayer, I hope heaven heard me. Stand up at about 12 o'clock, you on your lunch break. I'm just eating breakfast, vegetarian cupcakes. You back at your desk, back at the office, back at the stress, your desk is a mess. Listen to this rhyme, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. You doing your best, but your best ain't enough. You wanna do less, but less makes it rough. It's 101 in the public and private sector. Either way, I'm giving a conference at 4 p.m. a lecture. Topic, while I check my other appointments, is hip-hop as a culture and lifetime employment. See, back in the days, to avoid getting jerked, we was told to go to college in case rap didn't work. Now today, not to be so hurt, you better know how to rap case your degree don't work.
You don't
Man,
work.
a lesson and stop stressing. MC and the DJ and the high-paying professions. Front if you need to. Don't let them deceive you. You ain't gotta believe me. It's time you believe you. Listen to this rhyme. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind.
That's dope. Hey man, that's so true of the day, because it's a lot. Me and my nephew was talking earlier, and he was saying we'll talk about how people be so miserable, and we was saying how a lot of people miserable, man, because they not studying their self at all. Everything's on the outside, and I believe that if people really study their self, they'd be much happier, man. Much happier.
But brother, being here, I'm gonna be real with you. I know people who, honestly, brother, that are professionals. I just sent this to Judge Joe Brown and Judge Alvin Ross. From judges to politicians, I even sent texts to D.L. Hughley and teachers. I've studied this history so long and so much, brother. I know these Negroes are scared. This is why I laugh. You see the sister that was on here from Morocco, she was telling y'all the stories. Like, we don't want truth. We are so petrified, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And people will be hitting me up about Tariq. I said, I can't get mad at Tariq. Now, he can get $250,000 from y'all. Y'all easy to persuade. That's all you gotta do is make up a story. I can't even get $250 from somebody. He can get $250,000. I can't even get $250. They said, well, brother, I gave you to you already. No, you didn't give me nothing. And this is the thing. No one teaches the way I teach on here. And this is nothing compared to what I know, bro. I swear to God, this is nothing compared to what I know. And I'm more and more starting to back away from a lot of things. If you can pay attention, if y'all better pay attention to the signs. I know y'all be too busy. But here, brother, everybody suffers. Everybody goes through it. And the way this society is set up, brother, this is crazy. They can try to stop you Negroes from even leaving the United States. So if you got a passport now, you Negroes better leave and try to get a passport in another country. Straight up. Do your best, baby, because this, what's going on right now, bruh. You better try to get a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. You know what I mean? Because they are really tightening down. And Who does this Moore keep trying to text me something? Don't bring no more Science Temple stuff over here, brother. You type, I'm gonna advertise for the Morris Science Temple. No, go do your own advertising. You can pay me. You can advertise any Morris Science Temple of America. Shit.
And that's interesting what you just said about Tyreek charging all that money. But see, that's part of the misery, man. Because people, and that's crazy. But the thing is, just like me and you talk about the lawyers, people think just because something costs more, it means better. And that's part of the misery. People think, I don't even got a car. You know what I'm saying? I drive a truck to the store. You know what I'm saying? But people think that you got to have this.
Hold on, you say you drive your 18-wheeler to the gym, nigga? Hold on, I got to park over
to the gym. Yeah, I better enjoy pull up right. I mean, because I like what I need a car for. I mean, if I'm getting where I need to go, I catch the bus. You know what I'm saying? I catch an Uber, but
that's for people, brother. Why would I catch the bus?
What Tret said, I got the flash right out here, 91 bus card. You know what I'm saying? What? I got the flash right out here, 91 bus card. Calling me for a ride ain't the answer.
Naughty by nature. He said, I got
a 91 bus card.
Nigga, and it's a lot of y'all. Y'all think y'all too good. Nigga, walk. I told you about that dude when I was in Morocco. 78 years old, walking up to the Atlas Mountain. I was like, you embarrassing me, bro. Like, I know his heart is strong.
Yeah. Heart strong.
Niggas sit on their ass all day long and sit there and drive around the corner to the gym. Nigga, drive around the corner to the school. Walk to the school. Take the backpack on. Walk. It keeps your heart. It keeps your heart.
Keeps you loose. Keeps your body lubricated.
Keep you from having diabetes too.
Yes, sir.
The crazy part is, bro, I be trying to figure out, and I'm done trying to figure out these niggas. I told you this is why, and it's not arrogance that I say I will take on anybody on YouTube. It's not being arrogant, it's factology 101. I am the dude that they will always duck. You can talk, and listen, I tell people I'd rather you tell me to my face what you don't like instead of getting on the feed and talking shit. I mean, talking about me when I get off. Tell me to my face. I'm strong. I come from a strong family, brother. I didn't took bullets and everything else, so I could take all the criticism.
Right, that's the easy part.
If you just think he's that, then if you sit with me, then I explain to you what it is. My sister Kwashi, I have conversation with her. She's on the line. We be talking about some shit offline. I be like, ooh, if y'all just hear some of these conversations we be having. And I tell people what I go through. I'm not ashamed of shit. But I also know Allah has my back. I can't depend on people on here. Straight up.
You ain't lying about that. You better have God in your corner, people.
Yo, she invited me to talk to her students one time in her classroom. And I want to do it again. I want to go there. Where you at again, sis? It's up to you if you want to say it. But where you at again?
I'm in Savannah, Georgia.
He's in Savannah, Georgia. I was talking to our students. I would love to go to Georgia and go to the school. They'd be and just do a pop-up at the school.
Oh yeah, I changed district from listening to Sabir. Like, I have really learned how to eliminate a lot of stuff because it is truly here to distract you from really getting to what is for you. When I say for you, what is truly meant for you. They have a lot of stuff here to bury you underneath it and bury you alive. That's why people are not really living. They just exist. And they on that hamster wheel where they just kind of doing what they need to do to make it through whatever they're trying to make it through because they can't see beyond that. And they want to keep the TV like that, the music like that. They want to keep social media like that so that you're not trying to understand what is your true purpose. And some people are kind of coming to an understanding of it, but it's just like the whole case with the children and adult situation. And you still got niggas on here doing roast and Met Gala and all this other foolishness.
You see how much they wanted for that Met Gala? You saw how much they wanted for that?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's insanity.
That was
and
crazy.
You have other people now speaking out that's quote unquote celebrities even speaking out and saying, what are we doing? We doing this? We still going to this? Yeah. So you starting to see the separation between the two for sure.
Some of that stuff, man, we really got to tune out and just leave it alone, because we pay attention to so much, stuff that's out there in the media, and that fuels the fire. Some of the stuff, man, just I kind of cut it off, and I don't even want to hear it. You know what I mean? Because it kind of, it can ruin your mood. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to ruin people and make them feel bad. You rooting for everybody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool.
Look what my sister said. My family and I touched down in Morocco, and I'm a, you see, she's I'm what, a little, and I'm from where we live. We have to walk all the way downtown. Yep, where the pharmacy meets.
Pharmacy. Yeah.
No, she's in Morocco. That's
no,
where
I was
she's
reading
at.
it. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
No, real rap, bro. He's in Morocco. So if you ever went to these places, right, you will literally see a lot. Straight up. This is the lecture I did in London, in the UK. I was in the UK, right? I'm just going to show you this a little bit, but I have videos and different stuff. I was in the UK, and this brother right there with the fez on is the one that paid for me to come there. That brother right there. And my sister Sonia was the one that was backing a lot of stuff too. Sonia's somewhere in there. But this is the lecture I did when I was in the UK. Most people don't even know about it. Damn, why are my numbers going down on here? What's going on? Is it something I said? Hold up. Try to make sure it was something I said, brother, because you know how this is in social media, bro. They get mad at you. It's the AI thing. So this was in the UK. That was the lecture I did in the UK, right? It was so many people at this lecture. So many people at this lecture. It was amazing, bro. So
that's dope,
right? This is the coffee shop that I was in. And let me tell you why I don't jump on anybody's show. I got interviewed by this lady. I didn't even know who she was, but I just happened to be in a coffee shop and somebody said, yo, Sabir is in town. So this is a coffee shop, right?
Okay.
This sister right here, the light-skinned one, let me tell you something, bro. Be careful about what you do stuff with, bro, because I did not, when you research their channels, I'm in a coffee shop. You see the books in there. That's why I said I love a coffee shop that have books in it. We don't have no real books in it. So I got interviewed by her. And come to find out, her channel was trash, dude. It was a lot of like, you know how that this is before they started doing this OnlyFans thing. You know, the OnlyFans thing. So her channel was like that. And I was like, hold up. And I never got the video that she interviewed me with. But this is why if I'm getting interviewed, I'm going to get interviewed and I'm going to take my stuff with me. You follow me? So let me show you more. And it was man, it's a lot of stuff that was in the UK, bro. I was just going through a lot of old photos when I was there. This was and my brother Ty is from over there right now. And I got paid in pounds. This is where I was at. I was walking the streets. Moreland Road.
Oh man. That's a documentary right there.
Think about it. Oh, I told you I got a lot of stuff. Oh, I told you I got a lot of stuff that y'all never saw before. So
I know you do.
This was in the UK, right? I was in a museum when I was there also. But this is what I got paid in. I was paid in pounds. Let me show you what pounds look like. So this is pounds. I was paid in pounds. I don't like the face that's on it, but anywho.
Wayne, that's dope though. Did you keep did you keep any for the bring back over here, or you just?
That is the only place that I did not bring anything back from. You know why? Because I went to Turkey from here, and when I went to Turkey, I only had a couple of pounds left, and it was crazy because the dude said, "I'll take the pounds." It was funny. I was in the cab. I was by myself, so I gave up the last pound I had when I was in Turkey. Right. So the wild part is the love that was shown there. Right. So this is the young brother that was like, yo, man, I love that lecture. That was him. He was there. So where's Sonia at? Sonia's somewhere in here. My sister Sonia. So when I was over there, this is Sonia right there. That's the lecture I was doing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
So when I was over there, oh, there, that's more pounds. You can't even get our people to say, yo, I'm a book Sabir over here. No, niggas will wait. So let me show you something else that was so dope. Mob Deep. They had Mob Deep all over there, bro. That's on the wall.
Word. Bandana Pete.
Who they got? Big Pun, Pac, Big L.
Big
That's
L.
all in the UK, bro. This is on walking down the street at nighttime. I'm walking down the street.
That's beautiful.
Ain't that crazy? As I'm walking, Jam Master J.
Jam Master J.
They got the whole tribe in there.
Oh, you ain't seen it's a whole lot, bro. So when I tell you that the world watches us and they watch the crazy stuff that we do here, and I'm over there walking through the streets with a fez on my head, I'm talking to everybody. They like, oh, Sabir. Over here, I hate that nigga Sabir Bay.
Hey, they said New York and London is like distant cousins.
I was with you. Yup. Look at that. He said I was with you.
When
he was walking with me when I took the photo.
Oh,
see, no people don't understand. Like this is, and if I'm lying about anything, trust me, the conscious people are the problems, bro. Y'all don't get it yet. It's the conscious people. It's nobody else but the conscious people. It's y'all. You got a problem with Sabir. That's why I said come to the feet and tell me what you got the problem with Sabir with, and the way we can work it out together. Because I am approachable, believe me. Actually, Todd was with me because we went down to the subway system together. Let me show you something else a brother wrote. Todd, you remember? Oh, he wasn't at the lecture. This guy, I remember we took pictures together in Manchester. That's where I was at UK. Man, your lectures, no one can argue with you. I have a few of the books that you talked about, and I will have to send you a copy. This is the stuff that I was getting when I was coming back. So when these people say, well, he's nobody, I don't know. Nah, brother. Believe me.
Wow.
So when I'm over there traveling to these places, right? And then you come back and you give it to selfish black people that you got to fight. That's why I said my cousin inspired me. I'm not wasting my time. But if you think that I don't know what I'm saying, all you got to do is put your money up on whoever you think, because you're going to lose playing with me. Believe me. Trust when I tell you. So let me show you a little bit more. When I walk through the UK, this is Haile Selassie. This is called the Pet Cemetery, bro. This is Haile Selassie's monument. That's
wow.
Big. So if anybody knows where this is located at, y'all know where I'm standing at. And it was raining. It's always gloomy out there. If you know, and if you look at the ground, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you something. It was raining, bro. So as I'm moving around in the UK, I'm sucking up all this knowledge. This is why I said the best education is to what? To travel. It's to travel. And they called that area Pet Cemetery. I can't make this up. You want to see? As I'm walking through, they called it the Historic Pet Cemetery.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So Ibn Battuta, if y'all don't know who Ibn Battuta is, Ibn Battuta said traveling make you a great storyteller. Traveling makes you a great storyteller. That's what he said. So when I was there in the UK, right, I'm going to places like this to dig up history. I got so much history for y'all, but I'm being real with you. Let me tell you where I was at. I want you to pay attention. This is daytime. I was walking into this place called Victoria and Albert Museum. Inside this museum is so much history. Now, this is the daytime. I'm going to walk in. Anyone from the UK knows exactly what this is. I'm going to get into all of this because I'm walking y'all through the time. Mind you, all of this, if I had the finances to put all of this together from the past to the present, man. So I'm walking into this museum. Okay. I'm walking into this museum. As I'm going to the museum, this is what I find. Give me 1 second. Watch this. It's a whole hallway, bro. It's different floors on Islam. It's different floors on Buddhism. But the hall was, oh, bro, it's crazy. I mean, Todd tell you. He'll tell you the story. I'm not lying. It tell you a story and what they look like. This is a hall right here. Muhammad.
Shika. Muhammad. Oh man, yo.
So this is a whole hall, like in this particular album. This is the museum, right? So anybody from the UK can tell y'all this story. I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm explaining some things to y'all, right? So I don't go to places for vacation, even though I need one. But things like this you will find in the Asian room. Things like that. It'll tell you about Sambo, the whole 9 yards. It's funny as hell, bro.
They all know. They all know.
So it's a part in there. It talks about the Negro. No lie. In the Negro, it's wild, bro. It's so crazy. So by the time I left that place, I'm gonna show you what it looked like. It was nighttime. I'm gonna show you something at night. So when I walks out the museum, this is what I find. Karl Marx.
Oh, Karl Marx, the more.
Right? So think about this, and it hit me. So I was sitting with Danny Glover one day, and I was talking to Danny Glover, the actor, and Danny Glover we was in New York on 125th Street at the Juice Bar, and Danny Glover had his granddaughter or grandson or somebody with him, and Danny Glover, I don't know if he's still a vegan, but he was a vegan. He's inside the vegan restaurant, the Juice Bar. So we sitting there talking, and I'm thinking, this is before I went to the UK. So as I'm talking to Danny Glover, I'm asking him about the Moors. This nigga knew. He said he know. But you know what he said to me? He said, I'm a marksman.
A marksman. That's dope.
I said, oh, you mean Karl Marx? He said, yeah. He started laughing. I said, do you know that Karl Marx was a Moor? Did y'all know that? Look it up. Did y'all know? Oh, look it up. It's in J.
You look like,
huh?
You look like Frederick Douglass. Yeah.
But if you Google Karl Marx the Moor, you will find it. There's a movie, there's a documentary called what's that documentary I told you on net? It was on Netflix. It's
on Netflix.
Minds, Brilliant Minds, or something like that.
And it talks about
Karl Marx the Moor.
I watched it. It's good.
It's good. In his ear. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in there, I'm over there, and I could have went to the cemetery where he was buried at, but this is not the one I bought. The book I bought because I didn't have my book with me. I went to a bookstore because it started raining outside, and I go inside of a bookstore, and I asked the sister from Africa, "Do you have the book on Karl Marx?" And you know what she said to me? She said, "What do you know about Karl Marx?" This is exactly what she said. "You from America?" I said, "The fuck?" Like, I'm on some shit. Like, what? I said, she said, "America." I said, "I'm an American. They're United Statians." This is the whole conversation I'm having with her. I said, "I'm a Moor." She said, "Oh." I forgot what part of Africa she was from. And she said, "What's your name?" I said, "Sabir Bey." "Where you from?"
They demonized him over here. They demonized Karl Marx over here.
Oh, I know. You got to understand why. Because he was against everything. Karl Marx was against what was going on in the institutions, bro. Straight up. He was. They said they didn't want diversities in their school system or something like that. They didn't want that. So what happened? Watch this. They didn't want them in the school. And this is what happens. You Negroes are the one that's keeping this thing going. It's not the white man, it's you. You. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 1 minute. I found the page. I'm gonna show you. It's called The Genius Minds of Modern World.
107.
Hold up.
And he became editor of the Rhineland.
It's called The Genius Minds.
A mouthpiece.
Hold up.
Liberal business.
Here you go. And she always doing something. Give me 1 second.
Criticism of religion was tantamount to criticism of Prussia. Marx had aspired to an academic career, but the Prussian authorities would not tolerate subversives in their universities.
Subversives, hold up.
So he had. Marx had aspired to an academic career, But the Prussian authorities would not tolerate subversives in their universities. So he had to find another platform for his ideas. His outlet would be the hot, rapidly expanding business of journalism. Marx thought that the written word had transformative power, and he became editor of the Rhineland News, based in Cologne, a mouthpiece for liberal entrepreneurs pushing for constitutional reform. He made an immediate impact. Nicknamed the Moor because of his dark complexion and thick mane of hair and beard, it seems he was impetuous. He made an immediate impact. Nicknamed the Moor because of his dark complexion and thick mane of hair and beard, it seems he was impetuous, passionate, with a boundless energy and self-confidence, although some did say that he was vindictive and an intellectual bully. But whatever his shortcomings, his drive and acuity got the job done. Under his tenure, circulation of the paper rose dramatically. Marx's journalism took up the cause of his nouveau riche paymasters and attacked the old political elite.
Y'all probably don't even know what he's doing.
Here's a typical example of his lacerating style.
Y'all probably don't even know what the hell just happened just now. So what he did, he saw all the crazy stuff, like, for instance, me, they're going against all of this craziness. So they said, well, Sabir, you're a bully. I'm not a bully. No, maybe it's in the genes. Maybe, right?
Just
so
go against what people being comfortable.
And that's what's happening. And this is what Umi said to me. She said, black people in the United States are comfortable. They're comfortable. I'm going to put the title up here so y'all can go look at it, of Modern Minds, right? So guess who studies that? Europeans. You know why? They're going to study it and keep it away from you. They're going to bring dudes in like Henry Louis Gates to keep y'all distracted on so many levels. So when I talked to Danny Glover about Karl Marx being a Moor, that was weird, dude. I'm sitting there to talk. He's like, he already knew, right? He was the Moor, right? So when you study it, they said, no, we can't have him questioning the professors. We can't have Sabir Bey question the professors. We got to shut him up. So in my journey, I'm pulling out all these things. So mind you, in my brain, anybody knows that I used to carry like 10 or 20 books with me when I used to travel. I don't do it no more because it's too much. So when I was in these places, these are the things I would pull up that our children need to know if we have teachers that's willing to teach the truth. This is the book that I have. It's called The British Heritage. How many people ever saw that book before? What? Oh, it's a lot in this book, brother. That's one of my books. Do y'all know what that is? What's inside this particular book? Guess what? When you start putting the puzzle together, it starts making so much sense. So as I'm traveling, I'm pulling all these books out, and I'm like, okay, it starts to make sense now. Okay, no wonder they're not going to talk about this in no HBCU. But let's pull up and see what it says inside the book. You ready? I'm going to walk y'all through history real fast, okay? So please share and support if you care. Okay, here's the Moorish dance, the folk and performed throughout England, really, by local visiting teams. Look at this, of Moorish men. Occasions, right?
It stole everything.
This ain't the part, brother. Look, the best known folk tradition, the Moorish dance, is an English version of what? Europeans Morisca, or Moorish dance.
From the dance is formal custom.
We gotta take we gotta take these Negroes away from who they are. This is in their books. You ain't learning this in no grade school and no university, bruh. So as I'm sitting there and I'm in the UK, I said, okay, this is starting to make a lot of sense now. Damn, it's starting to make a lot of sense. None of these dudes on none of these platforms is actually giving you this. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Give me a name. Even some of these Moors. So I'm sitting here and I'm bugging. But wait a minute, brother. You want to see some more? The former custom of blackening their faces to conceal their identity. Negro, this is kind of crazy, right? Is it clicking yet?
Wow.
Is it clicking? This is in their book. I said, wait a minute, hold up. So that's in that book, right? Have you ever read Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers? Anybody? I told you, y'all better up your game and stop playing. Up your game. Facts. So what did the Europeans do? Let's go to history real fast. This is Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. White people blacken their faces not only for the Moorish dance, but because the attraction of dark skin. Is it clicking?
Wow.
Oh, you ain't getting this? Oh, believe me, bro. Oh, this is so funny. I just gave you from their dictionary, from their books, to Nature Knows No Color Line. So they always blacken their faces. So if it was about the skin complexion, it's not the skin complexion, people. You don't let these black people lie to you, bro. They know exactly who you are. It was about skin. Why they trying to look like you? They got tanning booths in 2026. Tanning booths. So white people blacken their faces not only for the Moorish dance, but because the attraction of dark skin. And this speaks about David McRitchie. Many British, what I just showed you, people of fair complexion was accustomed to blackening their faces artificially that they might better pass for Moors. Then it goes and says Queen Anne of England and her ladies blackened their faces in arms to the elbow in 1605. Where are you getting this information at? On these platforms from Sonnet and them. So you can bring the whole Sonnetters camp. Bring the Sonnetters camp. Because I have primary sources and secondary sources.
Hey, Sabir, can I ask you a question? Sure. That you and Taj were telling me about that parade. What, Mama's Day parade?
The Mama's Day parade, yeah, it means silent mockery in Philadelphia.
Don't they do something to their faces in that parade mockery or something?
They paint their faces in Philadelphia.
Man,
yeah.
Oh man, wow. And all that go back to Mama's the word. All that got a significance, a real significance.
So even the word like they would call us guineas, right? Guinea.
We'll talk about it the other day. Yep.
Like guinea pig. You are the guinea pig. Black folks, you're the guinea pig. That's why they go get the preachers and the pastors to get you to submit to do whatever they want you to do. You look for people who have titles, and this is what the influence thing is about. They get influencers. If you read this book right here, it talks about the pastors. They had to go to the church to get y'all to take the syphilis and all these other tests. They was injecting a lot of people into this. They had to get the pastors because the pastors was the influencers. And Procter and Gamble, Edward Bernays talked about his first client was Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble. Do you know that and toothpaste is made from rat poison? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? Look it up. Edward Bernays. Rat poison. They put in fluoride. That's why they say if you swallow, contact poison control. But maybe that's why we are where we at right now. We distrust each other until somebody comes in that sounds good, and you would throw all your money to them because you were trained. This is why pastors can go into church and say, "Give me half your check." Every Sunday, I got the hotline to Jesus, baby. What's up? Jesus said, "Give me your money, half your check." The Negroes will give half their check.
That's the opium.
There you go. That's the opium. This is what it is, bro. This is why you don't want to support this because you feel some type of way because I'm telling you the truth. And the ones that look like you and I that's in this conscious community that is watching this video, honestly, Rod and Kwashia, they are watching this on the low. And this is why I invite them all to the cipher. They're watching and they're lurking. Let me see if we can get out Sabir. Let me see that nigga is pseudo. That's fake and phony. But if it's fake and phony, then y'all can come to the feed. Okay, I know this game. Man. So the best thing to do for them, what they would do is to avoid Sabir. I'm just being real with you. Moors and French and German and Dutch. And the Dutch been smoking niggas since 1492. And you smoking a Dutch cigar. You're not smoking a Cuban cigar. Y'all are smoking Dutch cigar. All these educated black folks make me out of a liar. You're smoking a Dutch cigar, not a Cuban.
We glorify what be killing us.
But there you go. And it's by design. So this is why they bring dudes in like Henry Louis Gates. This is why you would pay Tariq Nasheed $250,000 to make a fake Hidden Colors documentary that's nothing but AI generated. Think about it. When AI is not even real. You think I'm lying? Look up this company right here, bro. It's one in Philadelphia. It's called Hoped. You ever heard of this cigar company? Find out who runs this. Not lying. I told you. You think I'll be just walking through cities just looking at stuff. This is one in Philadelphia. It's called Hope Cigars.
H-O, oh, Hope. Okay, I got you.
Watch. Find out who owns it. And tell me, do they have any Cuban cigars in there? And then study the Dutch. When the Dutch, like they said, been smoking ninjas since 1492. Y'all don't want real history. This is why I said I don't care who you bring to this cipher. I got a response for all of it. Okay?
Well, you be on one, son. Good God Almighty.
I keep trying to tell you. This is why they say avoid me like the plague, bro. You better avoid Sabir like the plague. It's pseudo. Yeah, you can talk all that stuff, but the beautiful thing about me, Sabir would say, come to my face and confront me with it, baby. Confront Sabir, baby, with all of it. The French and the Moors in Germany, etc. I missed it. I was a bit shocked when I saw the highlighted in your book. No, the book, you should have that book, sister. Everybody should have this one. Everybody should have this. So once you understand the terminologies of Moor, I stayed in a lot of places from Portugal on down, brother, in Morocco, in Tunis, in the UK, not for 2 to 3 days. I stayed there for a couple of months in these places. Straight up. So when you start putting this puzzle together, brother, like I said, I'll be sitting up late at night putting this together. I'll be like, oh my God, it started to make sense. I stayed in Marseille. I stayed in Marseille for like 2 months, right? And I went to Notre Dame at the top. I stayed literally in what you would call the ghetto type. Also, I stayed in Toulouse. There's a lot of history in Toulouse. And my people just told me to come back to Toulouse again. Shout out to Blunty and shout out to my sister Tiffany. They told me to come back there. There's a lot of history that's there. The only language that black people study here in the United States is not even English. So this is the 50 variations of the term Moor. Get it? Okay. Moor, Murel, Ma, like Saint Maurice, origins. Maury, Maury, Moran, Maurin, Mortez. All of these links directly back to Moors. Okay? All of them link back to Moors. I am honestly, brother, I am so tired of dealing with black people. This is why I said that video with my cousin, it was inspirational that I am ready to say that heck with all of you cats, man. I'm done. I'm done. You don't want truth. None of y'all want truth. You want to be comfortable. I'm telling you. Stop. It's okay sometimes, but stop getting comfortable, bro. Because listen, this man is not playing with y'all. I'm going to take y'all. He's not. This is the archives in Seville, bro. It's called the Archives of the Indies. That's Seville, Spain. I'm going to explain something to you. So I don't sit back and do AI or web search, bro. This is real footwork, research. That's the archives, right? When you go inside this building, brother, it is so. Hey, family, don't make me block you. Whoever you are, keep talking about Noble Drew Ali, black colored. Okay, so chill out. Okay, I don't know who this person is. Just keep doing it, but I'm going to block you. Okay. If you got something to say, come on the feed. This is not an advertisement for the Moorish Science Temple. Okay, this person must want to get banned. And let me ban this person. But they keep doing all this typing. So if you got something to say, come to the feed. So let me go a little further. This is the book I had with me. It's called The Destruction of the Indies. And if you read it, again, the Crusades against the Moors.
I gotta get that.
Destructions of the Indies, right? So as I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, I took you to the UK. Okay? And here you go. So when I was there, this is what happens. I'm sitting, right? And just imagine all of this behind me. Pay attention. What's inside all those boxes? That's the archives of the Indies.
Yeah.
That's not even all of it, bro. The place was so big, I had to sit down, brother, because I was tired. So there is a connection. That's why I told everybody to get that book called Africa versus America. Y'all still sleeping on it? You still sleeping on Africa versus America? But guess who has it though, brother? The person, the UCLA has it. They got the book out.
Word.
Here. Spanish, yeah. Yeah. It's in UCLA.
You have it in English or just in Spanish?
It's only in Spanish.
Only in Spanish.
But I have the English version of it. I have the English and the Spanish version of the book. I have both. So this is the English version right here. So I have the English.
Both.
I have the English and the Spanish, right? So the wild part about it, the book is $495, $420 something for the Spanish version, right, of this particular book, right? That's the King of Morocco right there. She's giving the book to the King of Morocco. What is inside here? It speaks about the connection between Africa and America. Is it clicking yet, y'all?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's making a connection. And what they was trying to do is they was trying to kill that woman. They was trying to kill her because what she started exposing. Is it making sense yet, y'all? So they'll try to kill me like by not supporting what I'm doing and thinking that's going to work. Nah, brother. I'm not a person that need a lot of things, but you can put me in a room with whoever you think is that great. Pick your poison. I smile doing it.
They try to kill your credibility.
And that's what they try to do. Look, just like they be on his feed every single day, and they try it, right? And people don't realize until the person is gone, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, well he was a great person. Well, we should have protected him." Let me show you the price of the book, brother, in the Spanish version. You see that? That's the Spanish version of it.
$428.
Spanish. Now, guess who would benefit from this? Even if they went to UCLA, somebody that speaks Spanish.
Yeah, Hispanics, Latinos.
So, what does that mean? That means that you have to know multiple languages so you can cross-reference everything. So I have the Spanish version of it, and I have the English version of it. Both of them. I don't argue with fools, brother. It was a quote by Thomas Paine. Let me tell you something. Thomas Paine said this: attempting to debate a person who has abandoned reason is like giving medicine to the dead.
Damn. Hey, boy, that's a drop the mic joint right there.
Why would I debate these dudes who don't even have reasoning? Like, come on, family. Thomas Paine, the author of what?
Giving medicine to the dead. Yeah, let's drop the mic. Let this get over.
Black people, they're the dead ones. I keep telling you, listen, brother, I'm gonna be real. None of this is prepared that I'm saying to you. You would think this was scripted, but you notice I went directly to it. So if you know what I'm sharing with you, purchase the book. I'm not gonna charge y'all $428. That'd be an insult. I charge you half of that.
I like to get both because I speak right much Spanish, and I can write it too and read it.
Let me tell you something. There is a different Spanish compared to one that you.
Oh, Pat, yeah. Like there's the I studied that too in college. The proper Spanish from Europe, and the Spanish over here is more broken.
Yeah. Oh, they'll tell you.
I think they call it Castilian or something like that.
Castilian.
Yeah, that's it.
They'll tell you in Spain. They be like, they don't speak English over there in the United States. They'll tell you that, and I didn't even know that. So
a lot of them can't understand a Latino over here. They don't even understand them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like Arabic, right? The dialects from
Tunis.
You know what I mean? It's a little different, but I did not know that until I was over there. I didn't know it until I was over there, the different dialects. But I have the Spanish version of it and I have the English version of it also. Right? So if you know how to speak Spanish, you will understand it. And people be trying to go online and find it, right? This is the funny part. Black people trying to go, I found it online. No, you didn't. You didn't find the original one, B. Trust me when I tell you, you did not find the original one. Stan got the book. What's up, Stan?
Peace.
Don't you got the book, Stan?
Peace.
Hey, Stan, don't you got the book?
Yep. My bad. I was on mute.
So let me show you the difference. So this is the Spanish version of it. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. So
get over here, like it's our people that's holding this up, man.
It's our people that's doing it. So here's the Spanish version of it. Now I just showed you the English one, right? This is the Spanish one. I think this is the Spanish one. No, this is the English one. I think I got it. It's 290 something pages.
Can't keep saying it's the white man, because it's our people that's holding up this story.
It's us, brother. It's our people. And they will never support this, but they'll try to get it from somebody else instead of saying, why don't you get it from the original person who actually did the research, who actually did the footwork on all of this. This is the weird part, right? Let me show you another one that I bought when I was over there. So this is the English version of the same book, right? You ever see this one before, brother Rod?
The exploration of Moriscos from Spain. Nope.
Hold up.
I got so frustrated last night, man, because it's affecting our youth really bad, man. It's really affecting our youth. You're seeing young people that are dying from suicide and mental health issues, and these are young people that are going to college, getting degrees, and they don't know which way to turn, man. And
They don't care. They don't care, brother. I'm gonna tell a lot of people on this show that they don't care. I'm telling you. So this is the English version of that book, right? So this is the Spanish version that I bought when I was in Spain. This one it's the same book. So when you translate the book into English, I have that one too. This is the one I have also. I have this one in English. But if you read the Spanish one, but let me show you how much it costs in the English. A $35 book that costs $235 here. Yeah, $233 here. Think about it. So when I sit back and see people, right? I went to these places. I am the one. If anybody showed you that book, Africa versus America, it was Sabir that brought it. And honestly, the one that everybody's trying to put out now, it's not the original, B. Trust me. I got so many books that it will blow your mind.
I don't like.
So when you start understanding
all of them,
huh? I can't even hear you, brother. So if you want to get either one of those books, email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. And see, this is what these conscious cats do. They'll get these books and they act like it was them, and then they would try to explain it. Because it's going to take, you know how long I had this book, bro? Stan, you know how long I had it? And I'm not even, Jarrell probably read more in here than I have ever read. Seriously. Jarrell probably read more in this book than I have ever read. But I live it. I lived it because I was there. I went from, listen, I was in an Uber to a cab to a bus trying to find that book, Africa versus America. I was all over trying to find it.
So when you done lived it, you don't even have to read it.
Oh, I can spit it verbatim. See, what these Moors do is they're copycats. That's what these Moors are. They're copycats. Straight up. So if you want this one, this is the English version of this one. I was in Spain, like literally like going and reading it in Spanish, right? That's how I was getting my Spanish on when I was over there. I would read this in Spanish. I was like, damn, I was good too. No, I was good though. You know, the TV would be on, and I look at TV. You know what I mean? Because everything was in Spanish, so I was learning Spanish there.
That's an excellent way to do it. That's kind of almost how I did it.
See that? And I was writing notes, 1609. I'm writing notes all up in here. This is all in Spanish. All Spanish. But the wild part is they would never use the word black. They would say Negro. This was born in Spain too.
Sufismo Negro.
It's Sufism. Sufi. Like Sufi Islam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sufi Islam. So the books that was bought from Spain, and when you start putting this puzzle together, it starts to make a lot of sense. So I need everybody to support the show because we can keep this thing going, B, if y'all support it. Please don't put all the weight on me and then think you can get everything from me. So help out. This is another one. This is the street that we was on. I took Brother Percy and I took Percy and my brother Amadeus Christ. We were there. Right?
Conde Negro.
Conde Negro. In the 120 something degree weather, we was out here filming. And the book that I'm holding is J.A. Rogers' book, Nature Knows No Color. I think it was Karen that took the picture. Yeah, I think it was Karen because Karen was there too. Conde Negro. Then you bring it all the way over here back to United States. Oh, let's go. Then you bring it back to what? Cali de los Negros, California. That's called Negro Alley. Down there where Union Station at, Olive Street. Y'all know where that's at? Olive. Think about it. It's called Olive Street in LA. So once you start tying all this together, it starts to make a lot of sense. So how do I do this? People be like, how you be doing it, Sabir, with no money? Allah got my back. Because depending on black folks and some of these Moors, these jealous-hearted Moors, good luck. It's not about you, like my brother Stan said. It's about the youth right about now, bro. It's not about you cats anymore. It's not about y'all.
Yeah.
All these Moors, like a lot of them are hypocritical and they love to steal content instead of talking to the person who knows this verbatim. Everybody suffers slavery, bro. Everybody.
Shit. Well, slave when you punch that clock every day.
No doubt. Did you know there's a have you ever heard of this thing called the Asiatic Society?
Damn.
Anybody?
Nah, I can't remember, man. I think you mentioned it one time.
No, I never mentioned this before.
You never mentioned that? Maybe I did hear of it. Maybe I did. I can't remember though.
I made us mention something about Asiatic, but this is what Moors are going to do. Oh, brother, you heard of the Asiatic? I'm going to tell you. So all of this is what I was explaining to y'all is because I was in the UK. Look, the Asiatic Society, a prominent learned organization established in 1784. The prominent, original studies, including the arts, science, and literature of Asia. So hold up, wait a minute, hold up, watch this. This is why I said I am a researcher. When I was in the UK, I was getting driven home from London to Manchester, right? I'm getting drive. I think it's like, Ty, how long is that drive? It's like 3 or 4 hours. It's about a 3 or 4 hour drive. And I was in a car with an elder that was driving. I could have jumped on the train, but he said, no, let me take you. So the whole time, Kwashia, I'm in this car. I didn't know who this dude was, right? But James Smalls knows him. And as we in the car, we're driving back from London to Manchester, where my Airbnb was at. And as I'm going, he said, "Man, if you stayed here in the UK and you went to Cambridge and Oxford, they would not want you to leave." This is what he told me. And mind you, he said, "Your brain," this is what he's saying. He said, "Your brain is insane." So he thought I wasn't listening to him. By the time we got, you can look up the distance from London to Manchester. I think it's like a 3 or 4 hour ride or something like that. And we going across the countryside and we talking. He thought I wasn't listening to him. Once I leave a lecture or whatever I'm doing, I'm somewhere else, bro. But I was listening. And he was, by the time he dropped me off, I quoted everything that he said. Everything. He looked at me like, "Oh, you were paying attention." So I made it look like I'm not paying attention, but I'm paying attention, if that makes sense. Like, so I'm getting out the car. And I talked to Baba James Smalls, and James Smalls knows who he is. And he said, if you stayed here, you would know. So I stayed over in the UK for like 2 months, I think. 2 months. 2 months. Right?
That is a lot cheaper here.
And then listen, let me tell you something. So when I'm looking at these things right here, what I do is I research the researchers. I research the people of the books. So this guy founded a British, here you go. This guy, Sir Williams Jones. He founded it, but he was talking about all these things that he was doing. They were talking about researchers, bro. This is what they were doing. I am a researcher, but y'all in the States, they wouldn't pay me over here in the States. You so hateful and jealous. Why would I pay Sabir? Sabir free. Nope. They were talking about researchers, bro. Let me find out. Let me show you who he is. This guy right here.
Asiatic Society. Kolkata.
Look, can't make this up, bro. I'm bugging. It's him. This is him right here. And I try to find out who the heck was this. He was a jurist too. A jurist is one who is versed and skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. Look at this. He learned what? In the University of Oxford, he learned what? Latin, Greek, Hebrew, Arabic, Persian. I mean, what y'all learning? This is what this. Think about what he was doing. Like, think about it. Why do you think the dude told me when I was there? He said, "Sabir," he said, "if you was over here, they would not want you to leave." That's what he told me. They wouldn't want you to leave. They would have housed me and all that. So you think that you got to go to their schools? Look, his grammar of Persian language. Hold on, let's go. Let me take them back real fast. You ready? You see Persian, right? Hold up. Pay attention. Where's it at? Right. Watch this. They said his is in Persian language, right? Where's it at? But people don't even know who the original Persians are. Ain't that crazy? Hold up.
That part. Yep.
Hold up. Let's take them to Persian. Give me 1 second.
It's Iran, right?
Yep. Hold up. I'm gonna help him out, bro. Hold up.
People love to say we're the indigenous people, but they don't start breaking it down to this like this, man.
No, let me show you. Here you go. I'm gonna show you me in Barcelona University.
We indigenous to the whole world.
You see the books? Do you see the books I have? So this is in Barcelona.
Persian. Wow.
Look, Armenian, Irish, which is Gaelic. That's Irish speaking that. That's Fatima Farah's books. In Persian again. Is it making sense? Yeah. Well, Sabir, you got to go to the universities to be smart. No, you don't. I am the university. Hold on, let me show you. Can't make this up, bro. This is the university. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show it to you. So when you see me inside here, and I'm doing this, this is in Barcelona University right here, bro. Give me 1 second. That's in Barcelona University. You see the books in the back? But no, brother, you got to go to the university to get your degrees, brother. No, I have an degree. I don't have a degree. I have an degree. So this is Barcelona University. And I used to go
I
in
don't
here.
think they're even trying to connect us in HBCUs. I don't even think they're trying to connect us to our
It's not
people over there.
important, brother. It's not important to black people. Slavery is important. You know what's important to black people? I'm gonna be real with you. You know what it is? This was important to black people. This was important to black people. This.
That's wild. And that's true.
Teachers are have a victim mentality.
There you go. So you wouldn't want to see me because you can give me anybody that has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees, B. 10, 20, 30, 50 degrees, and you can put your degree up against my research. Of somebody that don't have a degree. I have an degree. So I used to spend hours inside. And most deaf wife was in there with me. Maiba.
Word.
Yeah, she the one was taking pictures. She the one that was taking pics. So the crazy part is when you go there and you start seeing these things like this, for example, right here. Oh, that's in Barcelona University. What does that say? Cambridge History of Africa. You know how thick, look at that. You know how thick those books are and how many pages how much memory I was using taking pictures on my phone?
Jesus.
Do you understand how deep this go? And you know the crazy part is, can I tell you another something else before I go into this next one? Do you know where Chase Bank got their name from? Chase Bank.
Damn. It should be elementary because
I
guess the name Chase should have some type of significant historical meaning.
Watch, somebody gonna probably have. I'm gonna Google this real fast. But I'm gonna Google. Ooh, I keep that off the top, bro. You know anything about Chase?
I know Chase Bank. Yeah.
You know Chase Bank?
Yeah.
Okay. You know who was named after? He was an abolitionist.
Nope.
He was a governor of Ohio, and he was Supreme Court judge. Here you go. Salmon.
William Penn.
Solomon P. Chase.
Solomon P. Chase. Wow. I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't get it? I told you what you get on my show, bro. I'm trying to help y'all out. So these so-called black conscious people make stuff of the black and the white thing, the black and the white thing, the black and the white thing, the black and the white thing. Nah, bro. These Negroes are selling you out too. Like the foundational black Americans and Sadet in them. You don't get it? Okay, so let's move forward. Let's pull out a book. Let's see what it says about him. Let's find out who he was. And remember, this is not online. So if you hear somebody repeat this, tell them, go be original. Let's go to the book. There you go, right here. A radical leader. He was a radical. He was against slavery, bro. Well, white people, they enslaved people. Yeah, we enslaved them first.
That's the thing.
Do they look like that's online? Look what he said about the Constitution. The federal Constitution, right, advocates intent abolitionists, insist that the higher law than the Constitution protects against actions of Congress. He talks about this in here. Did y'all know about this? Come on, y'all. Where the black people that talk about slavery? Did you hear Henry Louis Gates talk about this? He got a research team, right? Come on.
Henry Louis Gates, a biter. He tried to bite J. Rogers' 100 Amazing Facts and tried to destroy that joint.
So now y'all know, next time you walk in Chase Bank, have a conversation with those people. That comes out of this book. Let's start having these type of conversations with some facts. But y'all don't want truth? I know. Y'all don't want the truth. Can we move forward? Let's see if we can show some more. Here you go right here, brother. Right. I think I tried to send this to you yesterday, bro. I don't know if it got to you, but let me see about the Asiatic. Ah, wait a minute. What?
Oh,
Dang. It's crazy, right? That is kind of crazy.
damn. $1 million worth of knowledge.
546 pages, but let me show you how crazy this was. Guess who's mentioned in here? You Moors.
I was gonna say black people.
No.
Hey, Sabir, I gotta, excuse me, fam. My bad. I gotta jump off. I gotta go get this truck stuff ready, man. I'm gonna holler back at y'all though, man. Y'all be easy now.
No doubt. Peace.
All right, peace.
But then you go right there. Oh, it's so much it's in here, brother. Why would that be in here? The Moorish Empire. They said they have to keep you away from you being a Moor. I'm not a Moor. I'm a black man, brother. A Moor just means black. Right. So, right? The Moorish Empire.
Right? Okay.
Huh? Why would it be under the Asiatic? Right? Hold up. The country of the Moors. You think these people don't know? 1800s.
Somebody said we was the Asiatics.
Hold up. Hold up. This is the part. Here it goes. You ready? So let's pull up this right here. Let's go to the birth records of my son. Remember I told you the race will be Asiatic, right? You see that? Sabir Dubé, father's full legal name, Asiatic. I told you when I travel, what my stuff says. See that? My son, his mother, Asiatic, right? So my race will be Asiatic, and this my son is 3, my daughter's 7, so they're Asiatics. My daughter's 7, my son is 3, so they're Asiatic. So this is not new, right? So when I travel, my stuff says American Moor, right? As nationality, American Moor. My ethnicity, I'm Amazic. Amazic. My race, Asiatic. So how could your race be black, your nationality be black, your ethnicity be black? How? Make it make sense. So these people already know everything about you that you don't know about yourself. Oh boy, I could do this all day, man. All day. So they have to flip everything on y'all. Everything. Everything on you. And you getting dumbed down. Hey, we're getting dumbed down more and more every day. And trust me, brother, they're watching close. Trust me, they're closely watching this video. You cannot duplicate this show, people. You cannot copy what I'm saying. The best thing you can do is holler at your boy. So let's move forward. If I'm wrong, I could take a break and y'all can get your goons together and come at Sabir. Okay? So let me show you a little bit more. Facts over feelings.
Gotta nail another teach like this. Nail another.
Why would they? So let's go to here real fast. One more time.
You gotta keep us black.
This is out of a book I have called Race and Race Law Stories. The book State by State Race and Racism in the United States lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent in the colony. Anybody read that book before? But you read the 1619 Project, I bet you. How many people read that book before? Come on, somebody go get Mark Lamont Hill. Told you, go get all of them. Let's see if they will want to have this conversation instead of trying to do their own version like Henry Louis Gates. Henry Louis Gates, Mark Lamont Hills, Dr. Greg Carr's All of these dudes that y'all watch are straight gatekeepers. Straight gatekeepers. So if you choose to go to university, that don't mean that you're smart. It just means that you're very well programmed. So I take on anybody who has a degree, not with emotions, but with facts. How many people have read this book before? Come on. But you know about the 1619 Project. Let's pull out the book, Brother Stan. And please, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick intermission so y'all can share this out. I told you before, I'm the only one keep sharing these videos out. I need y'all to share them out too. Share them. Tell them all to come and challenge me, whether you're a school teacher or not. I can take it. This is the book, State by State, Race and Racism. It's 1,118 pages. A must-have book also. It's a must-have book if you really want to fix the problems. If y'all really want to fix these problems. So where am I at? An hour and 46 minutes? Nobody wants to debunk it yet, Brother Stan? Where they at, bro? You think they're gonna say, oh, that's pseudo when I get off the feed? That's what they like to say. They love to say pseudo, but they can come on right now. Let me know where the pseudoism at. And I like to keep the videos short now because our attention spans is lazy. So, race and racism. Let's go a little further. Let's find some more. According to Craig Stevens, author of the book Ebony and Ivory, Harvard would have failed if it was not for one African known on the record as a Moor. Damn, why is it saying, I'm looking at this live right now. How many people we got on here? Why is it saying 5 so far on here? Where we at, people? Come on, man. What's going on with what's going on with the algorithm, brother? Damn, what's going on with my algorithm? Wow. Ebony and Ivy. Yeah. But you'll believe this. With Henry Louis Gates telling y'all about slavery. She said, brother, it is now 12:25 here in Morocco. I gotta go. No doubt. I'll talk to you later, sister. Peace and blessings. But you'll believe Henry Louis Gates on this. I don't believe nothing Henry Louis Gates states. Henry Louis Gates took this man. He took J.A. Rogers' work and mixed up J.A. Rogers' work, and there's nothing in his book about the Moors. Be careful of this dude. Be careful of Henry Louis Gates. This is the original J.A. Rogers book. The original. Get this one, and it will actually break down a lot of history. Again, black folks, y'all don't want truth. That's why they keep paying these people right here to keep coming out to tell you about slavery. But those people that they captured were not black people, they were Moors. Look at this. Student research identify a living descendant of person enslaved by Columbia founder. Stand. Woo. So some of these cats probably got off the feed real fast, right? So they can actually do a video. Think about it. I just bought another copy of at Renee the other day for someone. But 100 Amazing Facts, no doubt. Buy that book. I told Renee to get this book, but she was talking about it's too expensive. No lie. I told Renee at the Shades of Africa to get this book. She was talking about it's too expensive. So if you go online and look up this book, it's $200 and something. Stan, look it up. I can't make this up. This book right here. But I have it if y'all want it. No, let me tell you. So I told Renee to get this book. She always trying to get stuff for free. So y'all don't know what Renee's is. Renee's is the Shades of Africa in Long Beach. But she told me the book was too expensive. So if you would like this book, you can definitely hit me up and I have it for you. My sister from Morocco said 2 questions. Should I change my birth certificate to reflect my results and more as Amazigh is the same? You can. You definitely can do that. Yo, email me, but you should do it. You should. But you necessarily don't need that to tell you the truth. You can speak it. Speak it. We got to link up when I come back to Morocco, sis. Okay? I already mentioned it to her, brother. I already brought it up to Renee. You late. I already brought it up to her 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I told her that. 2 weeks. But if y'all want it, it's about 200. Look it up, Stan. It's about 200 something dollars. You can get it for like 100 from me. Because I'm gonna go over Renee's and go do this. And y'all so funny black people, homie. I told you, Stan, what I tell you about this one, bro? What we tell you about this one? This is the bomb, bro. Yo, this one right here. Whoo! The information in that one. That one is $428. Well, my children's birth record says Asiatic. Why are these late people coming on my feed all the time talking crazy? My children's birth record says Asiatic. And I'm put down in as an Asiatic too. That's the race. You want to see it again for you latecomers? Sabir Bey, father's full name, Asiatic. Mother's Asiatic. And my son, Asiatic. I told you how I travel. Yes, I know you 100. You 100 Amazigh. They don't even know what an Amazigh is. So the Amazigh is what y'all would call Berbers. So you're gonna miss me when I'm going. And this is another document. This is another document I got when I was in Harvard. It's 134 pages, right? So this particular document, what you have to read through all of this, man, to understand. I told you before, is none of them on social media can touch this with me. You can get in your feelings all you want. I got documents that y'all will probably never, ever see. The light of day. Straight up. So this is another one. The enslaved man, known as the Moor. I have that document too. So you have a lot of cats. A lot of cats that sit on his feet. The race and race law stories, I am, brother. The one race and race law stories. So, for y'all that don't know, I'm going to help y'all out. You can literally Google me and you'll find Sabir went down to Harvard. Okay? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can.
That was an interesting read, man, about all the slaves at Harvard. That's an interesting read right there.
Oh, hell man. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It's a lot of stuff. Listen, I refuse to give everybody stuff for free on here, brother. You got to be. I gave y'all 2 hours just now.
Yeah.
Nope. Kwashia, you still there? My sister, she's a school teacher. My sister Kwashia is a school teacher. So you can look me up and find that I've been to Harvard, God knows how many times. About 3 or 4 times I've been there, Harvard University. So I don't sit on my hands and watch people videos and AI. So if you one of those people that want to challenge Sabir Bey face to face, feel free. Okay. And if you love this show, you got something from this show, do yourself a favor and myself a favor and support what I'm doing or buy the books. Africa versus America, I charge about $200 something, but the other one I charge like $100 for. Kwashia, you ready to say something?
No, I was trying to hear what you had said.
I know you get occupied. You got distracted. Focus on the signal, Kwashia. Focus on the signal. The signal, Kwashia. The signal. That's the Moorish Castle right there in Portugal. And if y'all would like to go with me to Portugal, you really should, because there's a lot of history over there, bro. A lot of history in Portugal. This is called Castelos dos Muros, the Moorish Castle. I'm almost finished because I'm up against the clock. Unless y'all want to feed me, I'll go longer, brother Stan. You know, act like we in church. Ching ching, make it happen. I'll go a little longer. All people going to do is suck up what I'm saying. Okay. So I was at Cal State Long Beach. I'm going to show you this too. I was in Cal State Long Beach and I saw these books right here. I do have this one right here. The one right here. Shout out to my Cuban family. The Emancipation of Cuba. And I told you already about the West Indies. Should I take them back real fast, Kwashi and Stan, so I can show you where when I was in Spain? Should I take them back real quick? Well, let's take them back real fast, okay? Let's go back to the West Indies again. Give me 1 second. And again, this is the one thing you can do is copy what I'm doing. That's called General Archives of the Indies. And Cortez is in here too. Cortez is in here. Hold up. I just had that book. Where art thou? So that's the Archives of the Indies, which is right here. So everybody went through slavery.
Yep.
And this is honestly, this is the head inside the archives. And that's me taking a picture in Seville. That's on the inside of the archives. So I don't AI research. I am the AI. Okay?
You are AI. That's crazy.
Don't get mad. I told you I got a lot of stuff, Stan. Got a lot.
Near another. Don't nobody teach like that. Not a near another.
Hold up. I got some more. You want to go to the Asiatic one more time? Let's go to Asiatic. You want to see it? Remember I kept telling you about the Asiatic? Oops. In regards to the Asiatic origin of the Ethiopians. Whoa, wait a minute. Pump your brakes, bro. You see it? Is it clicking yet, y'all? In regards to the Asiatic origins of the Ethiopian, appears that the people known as the Habesha migrated to Ethiopia from what? Yemen. So there is no such thing as the Middle East. You are those people. The same people. I keep telling you, no one's teaching this way.
Nope, not connecting it. Nope, we just black. We just black.
So
and we not even black, but we black.
I know. Ain't that funny? So
we not even black, but we black.
So I think my brother, you know, my brother Jeff told me, he said my books and my stuff that's online is a dissertation. This is what he said to me. He said, this is your, like, that's literally your dissertation. He said, from my books that I've done, because I did a lot of books, down to my videos. So this and anything that you sit me in the room with, right? Anything you sit me in the room with, I can break it down to its very last compound. Straight up. So who's mad at me right now? You think they mad, Brother Stan?
Get mad.
Truth is truth.
Yeah, yeah. Better pistol on.
I just have fun doing this though, bro.
Oh yeah, gotta have fun sometimes, cause man, this is whoo.
So that's
too much painstaking research.
Yeah, it is too much painstaking research. That's in Philadelphia, where the Rocky statue that's in Philly. You know who that is? See, people going to tell you that. But watch this. People say, I know who that is. But you got to go to see all of this. I'm going to put his name in here, and I do have his book too. Also, see, these are the books that Renee don't have in her store, which should be in the store. So I'm going to pull his name. I went all the way to Georgetown University. That's who that is. I have this one too. From slave ship to Harvard. I went to Georgetown University, where his masjid is at. His house sits on Georgetown's campus. And I would like to take that trip back down there again. Yes. His house sits on Georgetown's campus. You can look him up. But if you want to have a conversation with me about him, we can definitely. So this is the research that Henry Louis Gates, Roland Martin, and them don't. Maybe they need to hire Sabir Bey. Maybe. So this is the book I did on the oldest university in the world. If you like to purchase this book too, I did one on Pope Sylvester also, but this is the book I did on the oldest university in the world, and I was there in Morocco. It's in Fez. This is one of my books I did. So the oldest university in the world is not Timbuktu. It's the University of Al Qadawin. I was there. It's 40 something pages if you would like to purchase it. Okay. So reach out to me. Talk to me. Let's have this conversation. Share these videos out. My email is right here. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Again, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. If you'd like to support, all the buttons are there. Chime, Apple Pay, Cash App, Zelly, all the 9 yards. So, to Kwashia, something you want to share before I get off the feed, my sister? My sister that's
no, just came through to say what's up.
What up?
You know, I watch the videos because I be bad busy.
I know. I got to get down into Atlanta to talk to those youth, man. The way my bank account is set up, boy, I'm trying to make it work.
Listen, everybody bank account set up crazy. This is what you gotta say it was, boy.
Hey, it is what it is. But see, again, we got to kill that ego in our people, brother, and the jealousy and envy and so. And it's a thing that Ibn Khaldun talked about. Ibn Khaldun calls this thing called As-Sabir. As-Sabir. As-Sabir, he coined that word called As-Sabir. As-Sabir means solidarity. I give people 2 hours of my time on things that y'all never heard before. All I ask in return is to support it and share it out. Thank you, my sister. I'll see you, God willing, later on, but I do have to call my children. And if anybody wants to try to challenge me, that goes for you Moors too. Bring it to the cipher. Okay? That goes for anybody that's in the Nation of Islam. That goes for anybody that's in any university. Feel free, with love, bring it to the cipher. But I will break you down to your very last compound. Peace.
What you think we were done?
I gotta go.
We were done.
Hear it out.
Nah, I don't think it's time to be done yet. Yo. KRS-19 albums, many tempos. What's your name again? Whack freestyles, many demos. We don't match, you make me laugh immensely. Like when Michael Jackson married Priscilla Presley. I'm not the one you want to battle at all. You'll be quickly forgotten like them Cabbage Patch dolls. Yes, yes, y'all. It's the Blast Master. When I finish rocking, you can't go on after. To every MC, I'm each. Giving divine speech. I don't really battle, I teach. I'm infinite, you're ignorant. I'm omnipotent. Why you on the stoop just kicking it? Still you can't escape my verbal rate. I got your demo, it was whack, I erased the tape. Take your ass back to wherever you came. Knowledge reigns supreme, it's all the same. Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? What you thought? What you thought? We were done? Oh, man. No, I'm not the average MC. Nobody told you. Don't let me have to go back and rewrite the bridges over. You a liar, you lied, you have no meaning.
Shout out to my brother Todd in the UK. Shout out to everybody that's in the UK and Morocco.
Was rhyming on 5, I switch over to Keenan. Or vice versa, I stay beaming, you stay dreaming for a rap. But you better watch your step. Anywhere in the world, I'll rule ya. In any club, I'll school ya. Don't let that Sprite commercial fool ya. They're really running through ya and making contact. Use a gimmick, the master of lyrics, I'm that. I find that with your crime rap, I may be feeling you, but half that shit you pop stop, you can't really do. Me, on the other hand, brother man, will cut you down like sick as hair, sick as hair. I switch up the format from the doormat. If you call my number, I bet you won't call back. Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? Now roll the dice, cause your ass is too eager. The smoke free for thinking you can come battle a teacher. Boom! The warning shot now is clearer. The only MC seeing me is in the mirror. Building, destroying you, free feeling and toying you. Taking out 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you, 5 of you, just as live as you. Exposing all the lies in you. What you tried to do, B.I.? You're sweating non-stop, crew jetting up the block. You call them, crew come back, but they won't stop. It's getting critical. Chances of escape are minimal. I'm having you for breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner too. Getting into you like a bacteria. What do you think? I'm one of these kids you be battling at your high school cafeteria? Yo, bugging. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. I leave that ass stunned. Break it down to a very last compound. See how it sound? You still guessing? Down to a very last compound. Stressing. We can't be done. See how it sound? We hold exact mathematics. See how it sound? We hold exact mathematics. Exact mathematics. We hold exact mathematics. And stay fresh for 1998.
We got one more for y'all before we go, but I thank everybody for joining me. Please share the videos. Okay, I gotta go, but I will break you down because I'm a traveling man, baby.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
I wanted to become an aviator, and I wanted to become a great singer. I always had the same dream. The dream was that I'm singing for hundreds of thousands of people. They're beautiful people, and I got the standing ovation. And then about the being an aviator, I always thought I'd like to fly.
I gotta go. You gotta go, baby.
That you let me go. I'm a inner city traveling man. With tears in her eyes, she said it is really goodbye. I said, Across the borders of land, I'm a in a city with a traveling man. Don't cry, wipe the tears in her eyes. She said it just really goodbye. I said, we're gonna go and do something how we did not too long ago. We have requests for this, so we had to do it. We'll go ahead and leave the call heard around the world from the wise of MCs. These cats is paying more than half a pound. My garment back and snatch it down. I got the skate, but we could probably run the back of town. Scenarios like this is tear jerkers for the modern MC. I eat a blue collar worker because this thing called rhyming no different from coal mining. We both on assignment to unearth the diamond. When you start climbing and them eyes start shining, you be struggling and striving and they think you prime time and maintain and keep silent. Make no an observation. It's confrontation. It's like the daily affirmation. My concentration, stay focused on my recitation. About to reach my destination with no pause or hesitation. Baby, make the preparation, cause this ain't no recreation. This is pro ball. And we letting you know, y'all. The show, y'all. Doing this for dough, y'all. Get the phone call. And I'm ready to blow, y'all. Fuck it, go, y'all. Been a pleasure to know, y'all. And I'm letting you know. I'm leaving. I'm a in the city, I'm traveling man. I'm leaving. With tears in her eyes, she said it just really goodbye. I said, I'm leaving. Across the borders of land. I'm a in the city, I'm traveling man. Don't cry, wipe the tears in her eyes. She said it just really goodbye. I said, I'm leaving. Go will and I'll be back home to drop these heavy ass bags above my backbone. Around the world with the catalog of rap songs. My baby girl is walking, been away for that long. But no, you haven't, but at least it's how it seemed to me. My hometown is like a whole different scenery. The old timers on the stoop leaning leisurely. The new jacks up in the park smoking greenery. Easily taken for granted when you offended, but it's sweet sinning. When you been down for a minute, move around city limits, breaking down with the finish. The end of winning, classical b-boy image. Collect the winnings, cause that's the reason that we came here. This thing is not a game here, the fortune, not the fame here. From New York to the Cadillac, Cali in the Cadillac, Chicago, no, we innovate, infiltrate Virginia State, DC, make we simulate, Philly, no, we penetrate, Georgia, make us generate, let's set a date to get the pics. They celebrate to my jams in foreign lands, even your mans in Japan know who I am. Then our son, make everybody out in the pond, say itchy man, they got man, but where you get it from? Phenomenon, excuse me, that's a phone call, it's a show, y'all, trying to get this dough, y'all, about to blow, y'all. Been a pleasure to know y'all.
It's been a pleasure to know y'all so well. So I gotta go. Reach out.
And I'm letting you know I'm leaving. I'm a in the city with a traveling man. I'm leaving. With tears in her eyes, she said it just really goodbye. I said I'm leaving. Across the borders of land. I'm a in the city with a traveling man. Don't cry, wipe the tears in her eyes. She said it just really goodbye. I said I'm leaving. Can leave, but it's going to cost you. With tears in her eyes, she said it just really goodbye. I said, I'm leaving. You can leave, but it's going to cost you. With tears in her eyes, she said it just really goodbye. I said, I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know if I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you know I'll never go. Even though you know I will, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. I got a lot of things I got to do. But inshallah, I'm coming back to you. Baby boo, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. I got a lot of things I got to do. But God willing, I'm coming back to you. Back to you.
Bad breaks. natural. Fact is, oh honey, I can't pay my taxes. So listen, I thank y'all so much. Share the videos. I told you. Anybody that y'all think is great on YouTube, bring them over here. Reach out to me. Email me, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace.